you're going about your day. While you're going about your day. He asks you some questions and won't let you run away. Would you rather have a finger growing out of your cheek or have no skin on the bottom of your feet? Would you rather have laser vision or turn invisible? Now make a decision. Shitty wizard flying through the air. Shitty wizard magic everywhere. Shitty wizard you just can't compare. Shitty wizard learning to care.
Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Streamy Dreams with the Shitty Wizards. We'll be doing these streams once a week on Thursdays at noon, so make sure you like and subscribe and come back every week. I'm your shitty host, Caitlin, and I'm joined by Laurel.
I'm a prisoner here.
And Adam.
Also a prisoner.
And our very special guest, award-winning director, creator of Super Science Friends, Brett Jubinville.
Wait, I'm Brett Jubinville.
Award-winning.
Award-winning
Brett
director. Yeah. I always make sure whenever I introduce Brett that I say award-winning director.
That's how you get promoted around here. Have you met my award-winning boss?
One day it'll become true.
So today we're going to start off with a few Would You Rather questions, and then we'll be fielding some from the chat. So if you guys have any Would You Rather questions that you would like us to answer and discuss, then please post them in the chat and we'll get around to them a little bit later.
The best ones win.
Yeah, the
Know
best.
that.
We'll pick the best ones, the ones that we like the
Yeah,
best.
so if you didn't get picked, it's because you're not good enough.
Right off the bat,
Yeah.
going at the audience.
Yeah, we're also going to be taking Would You Rather questions over Twitter during the week. So if you think of something like tomorrow, then please tweet at us at shitwizardcast, and yeah, we'll make sure we get to it in the next show. All right, let's get this show on the road. Since you're our esteemed guest, Brett, do you want to start off with your Would You Rather?
Yes, I do. All right, I've got several here, but I think the winner is: would you rather have a penis nose or a vagina mouth?
Ooh.
Now, let me clarify. It is still a mouth,
Okay.
and it's still a nose, but it's a nose with one nostril.
Yeah.
And as far as the attractiveness of the pieces, we're gonna assume, like, you know, out of all the genitals in the world, there's an average. We're gonna go slightly less attractive than the average.
Oh no!
So this isn't like clean cut, beautiful porn star, you know,
Joke.
junk.
Yeah.
It's like,
Can I have a micro penis nose? Because that would probably be preferable.
I mean, again,
You don't get to choose
You don't
what
get
you're
to
you don't
endowed
get to
choose,
with.
choose.
yeah.
Also, I'd say I would argue that the majority of the world is uncircumcised, so there's that as well.
Hmm.
Could you get plastic surgery on your genital face?
No, of course not.
No.
You're living with this.
Wait. Could you get it to, like, not to, like, turn it back into a nose or a mouth, but
To make it a more attractive dick
make it a
nose.
little more attractive?
You want to get like what is it? Vaginal something or other?
Vaginoplasty?
Vaginoplasty on your mouth.
So you guys haven't
I want
asked.
fuller.
There's a very important question that I need answered.
Yeah.
Vagina mouth option.
Yeah.
Do you still have teeth?
You don't have teeth.
No! Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so, like, the opening is going to be pretty small compared to a mouth. Are you just going to eat with this, like, tiny little...
Well, I think that also is up for debate.
Right. So where does the food go? Does it go into the urethra or does it go into the vagina?
Well, it goes into like eventually what would be the cervix, I presume.
Do you have 2 holes in your mouth?
No, you just have the one hole. It does go to your throat. Like it attaches to your throat.
But I mean, which one?
Second question. Can you derive sexual pleasure from these new genitals on your face?
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
do they
mean-
work like genitals?
Kissing's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I would argue that probably other people could, but you probably can't. It still is a nose and a mouth.
Okay.
Right.
Aw, that's not fair.
No, I mean, it's fine.
I'm just saying, like, if you had a vagina mouth and you went down on a lady, it would be a a good time for all.
It would be like
No, there's-
scissoring.
There's no good side to having this on your face. It is purely aesthetic, but you have to pick one.
Yeah, so like, if you did pick vagina mouth, you would never be able to chew food again. So you'd only ever be able to eat like
you don't
baby
get teeth.
food. Yeah,
That's not fair.
yeah.
You should
Yeah.
still get to have teeth. What's that? Vagina Dentia? Wasn't that like a horror movie?
Oh
It's
yeah.
called teeth.
Oh, it's called
It's just
Fine.
called teeth.
It's just called teeth. It's pretty good, to be honest.
Someone in the chat, Ink Betweens, is asking, do I still have my normal genitals too?
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
Or are they a mouth now?
Yeah, does it swap?
It's not a swap. I mean, that's up for debate. We could swap them, but
Oh no, what if it's just a nose?
Man,
I don't know which is worse.
you always hear stories about guys trying to blow themselves if they had a vagina mouth. That would bring that to a whole new
Oh,
level.
no.
No!
So what'd you do Tuesday night?
Would you take your bottom ribs out or whatever that?
I think that's an urban myth.
That is absolutely an urban myth.
Was
You
it?
just gotta do lots of yoga.
Was it? What's his name?
Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson. That's right. He was
Yeah.
Did it ever turn out that he was the kid from the Wonder Years, or was that also an urban myth?
I'm pretty sure that was also an urban myth.
Okay.
So Stephen McCready in the chat asked, would pee come out of them?
No, they're just it would still be like, so if you had a runny nose, for example.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had a cold, like, Jesus.
Oh, if you had an uncircumcised dick nose with a runny nose.
Isn't there a Muppet who
Could you
basically
put like
looks
a condom
that?
on there?
Yeah.
Just put a sock on it.
No, you're thinking of Cyril Sneer from the Raccoons, I think.
I mean, that's what I'm picturing.
Yeah. Yeah.
For anyone not from Canada, the Raccoons was like an 80s animated show, and it had this weird, was he an aardvark, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
They
remaking
all
it.
had
They are.
weirdly turned down noses.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was a stylistic choice.
And for anyone who grew up in Australia, you can reference Corridor from
Oh, God.
from that claymation show. What was it called again? God, no, I can't even remember. Yeah, there was this claymation show that played in Australia, and the bad guy had this like weird vagina head.
Sweet.
Oh, Plasmo, that's what it was called. Plasmo.
Plasma. It even sounds like you'd expect it. You're
Yeah.
just like,
I think I'm gonna go with vagina mouth, just so that on like Halloween I can do like a joke or something. Be like, one,
Get
ask
a-
me how I
Why
got.
so serious?
Yeah, why so serious?
So it'd be like,
So wait, would the vagina be like across the like oriented
yeah,
like
I
a
think
mouth?
I think
side
it's
to side.
sideways.
Okay,
Horizontal.
okay, because I was imagining it being the other way.
Does it?
still-
I was just gonna say, does it affect your speech?
Yeah, you got no teeth. You got no tongue.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
do you
got
still
no
have your-
tongue.
Oh, okay.
Do you still have your same facial muscles? Like, can you smile?
I think you can smile. Yeah.
I'm down. This is gonna be interesting.
Oh no, I'm going with penis nose.
How is that better?
Because I want to be able to chew food
Oh,
And
right.
speak.
and speak.
Why don't I have a tongue anymore? You said the throat was
Yeah.
all the same.
Yeah, the throat is the same, but the like general like up here isness is all different.
So,
Oh.
well, based off that alone, then the vagina mouth seems like a way bigger handicap than the dick
Yeah.
nose.
I was assuming I still had like the actual mouth part behind
Yeah.
it. That it was just the lips were
Well, that
vagina lips.
so yeah. So
Mm.
when you asked the question, I was really shocked at how easy it was for me to pick the vagina mouth.
Yeah.
But if it means I can't talk, that's a huge problem. Seeing how I'm now part of a weekly live stream where I have to talk.
I see the benefit for a dude with vagina mouth is you can just grow a long beard.
That's what I was gonna say. You grow. I mean, I'm a bearded guy. You just
Right.
grow a beard over it,
Yeah.
and then you make really weird porn on the side.
Yeah, you could be
Well,
like
obviously.
the greatest porn star.
Yeah.
the most infamous anyway.
Yeah. I think like back in the old days of like the freak shows, that would definitely be like an attraction.
Oh,
I, oh God, I just thought of a name. You just call me Muff Mouth on the side to do the make the weird porn on the side. Big old beard over a vagina mouth.
Hmm.
You just-
You just lift the mustache.
Wait, the audience can't see you, but that
Just
was
for those that listening in, Brett just like made a motion of lifting a giant beard up to reveal a vagina mouth.
I like the sound of
Surprise.
It's funny.
All right. Well, I think that kicks us off to a good start.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So did you guys both choose vagina mouth?
Well, I was going to, but if it means... So here's the thing. I can give up solid food. I'm always looking for ways to thin down. So I feel having an all-liquid diet would force me to lose some more weight. But if I can't speak, I rely on that skill. I mean, just think of it. Job interviews... So many
Those
things.
are going to be awkward regardless, let's face it. Having a penis for a nose isn't going to help you in a job interview.
Like, I'm thinking, like, if I
Fair
have
enough.
a beard over my vagina mouth, I can just blend into society. I don't need to
just
speak
be
to
a mute.
anybody. I can just
Yeah.
walk through the
I don't need
streets
text.
and
Just
people aren't going
learn
to point
sign
at me.
language,
You
yeah.
learn sign. Yeah,
Whereas-
you could learn sign language too.
Yeah,
text.
yeah, I'm
Nobody
just
talks
deaf.
to each
I'm
other
a mute.
anymore.
That's fine. I'll sign my way through life.
What was that?
That was my signing.
That was your sign language.
I want a vagina mouth and I'm just going to always have a Starbucks with a straw and just be drinking from it constantly.
Yeah.
So am I the only one that's picking penis nose?
I can't deal with the penis nose. It's too
Yeah.
dumb.
I mean, noses are pretty dumb anyway. Like, they're just this weird nub on your face. Like, seriously.
Yeah, but
I mean,
there's...
penises are weird and gross, yeah, but like...
You took my point right out of my mouth. I was gonna say there's no such thing as a not silly looking dick.
Listen,
so.
I'll just get a nice haircut and wear some glasses. Nobody will notice.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
Is the nose functional? Can it
become...
Are you asking if it can jizz?
No, I think
no,
she
no,
does
no,
get
no,
it.
it come
can
erect.
Can you get a noser?
If you get a browser,
A
you're gonna be
noser.
like Pinocchio lying, where you're just like, "Meh?"
Mm.
No, 'cause
Perfectly
it-
normal human being asks, if you tell a lie, do you get an erection?
Yeah.
I think that's Luke.
Yeah.
All right, so if to say it is that these things are somewhat functional. So in the case of the nose, it can become erect, which would be very like, especially for like a young, I don't know, 13-year-old kid who's just like going through these things, and it's like the mystery boners are coming out of nowhere.
Oh no, so it like you
Oh,
get
no.
you get
Yeah.
a boner when you're like turned on?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
god.
Everyone would know. What if you were just turned on all the time?
But likewise with the lady with the vagina mouth, just start.
You just
Weeping.
start drooling a little
It gets a
bit.
bit juicy.
That's easier. You can just like have a sneaky
Excuse me.
kerchief. Just like, sorry, I just had a drink and my mouth doesn't work the way it used to.
So Ramen Doodles asks, wait, do you still get periods? But I would say no, because it's not
Oh.
No,
connected
come on,
to
that's
anything.
not fair. We
Yeah.
already have no teeth.
Yeah.
It's not actually connected to the internal reproductive
Yeah.
organs.
Yeah. So unless you like are vomiting blood for some reason.
Oh, imagine
probably
throwing up. Oh.
Well, you don't have any teeth for the vomit to get stuck in. So.
That's true. It'll just
It's just
fly
the
right
image.
out.
Would you like put mouthwash in there?
You'd
Like,
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you?
I don't imagine it would.
Do shit, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sticking with vagina mouth. I
No,
think.
I'm gonna stay with penis nose. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm committed now.
Fair enough.
I just don't want little kids pointing at me, so I'm going with beard over vagina mouth.
Mouth, yeah.
Yes, it's still easier to hide, I
Yeah.
think.
You heard it here first, folks. Brett fears children.
Well, I fear being mocked by children. That's something I think everyone can understand.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a pretty reasonable fear.
Yeah. There's sometimes where I like walk past like a group of teenagers and I almost like revert back to when I was a kid, being like walking past the cool kids, and you kind of like forget how to walk and you stumble over yourself.
Yeah, kids are pretty savage.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go next?
All right, let's see.
Can I go next?
Yeah, please do.
So, this is based off of a YouTube video that I saw the other day that actually, I had to close my eyes. I was so grossed out by it.
Oh no.
Okay. Would you rather have squishy teeth? So, I would say they have the softness of a little bit.
Gummy bears.
No, I'm thinking like Nerf.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so like
right,
spongy.
like-
So spongy and
Fun.
squishy and stuff. And this is the part that grossed me out the worst. So would you rather have squishy teeth, or you can only eat food that's been fed to you baby bird style?
Oh
Ugh.
god.
I
By
kinda want
another
squishy
human?
teeth.
Yes.
Okay.
So somebody has to chew
By
it.
your mother human?
Yeah, does it have to be by your mom?
No, it doesn't have to be by your mom, but somebody has to chew it and then basically drop it into your mouth, or you have to drink it out of their mouth with a straw.
Oh,
Is there a
of course.
person that like appears magically, or do you actually have to barter with your friends and loved ones and be like, "I'm hungry, will you feed me?" Or is there like you have a magical maid who will just come over and be like,
Is she a
"Feeding
sexy?
time."
Because you can turn anything into a weird fetish. So I
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah,
like,
I'm sure that there's somebody out there whose fetish it is to regurgitate
absolutely
food.
there is.
Yeah.
But like that
Wait,
means
is
every
this a
time.
YouTube video you saw?
No, it was. Can I mention other YouTube channels on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a show called Good Mythical Morning, and they put a milkshake. One guy put it in his mouth, and the other guy drank
No.
out of it with a straw.
No,
And
why?
I retched. It's the only time I've ever retched at anything, and I watched Jackass.
That was like
So-
that Auntie Donna video where they all spat wine into a big
That
bucket,
didn't-
and then
that
one of
didn't
them
bother me.
drank it. It was so gross.
That did not bother me. It was the consuming food from another person's mouth is apparently where I draw the line.
Especially through a straw.
Yeah, it's okay if
It's another level of weird.
it's okay if it's been in their mouth, but if it's from their mouth, apparently that's what bothers
So wait,
me.
what are the two options again?
So would you rather have squishy teeth? So they're kind of useless, and also I would imagine just like a wet sponge.
Right.
You said nerve.
Yeah, but yeah,
Spongy nerve.
That's pretty-
Spongy
yeah,
nerve.
I think so. Do they?
and they make a weird squishy noise when you put pressure
Are
on
they
them.
less durable? Like, could you tear one? Because you can
No.
tear a nerve,
I would imagine no, they don't tear. They're still durable as teeth, but
and they're not porous.
Well,
I
yeah,
kinda
mean,
feel
they're
they
porous like that
Yes.
weird Nerf foam.
I would feel
Oh,
they're a bit
no.
porous.
They're gonna fill up with spit, and you're gonna have to like
Yep.
Oh, worse.
push them to like wring them out.
Yeah, you got to wring out your teeth.
Oh, no.
I mean, you would need to
just
push on it
pinch
with your
them. You
hand.
just pinch your teeth instead of brushing them at night.
Mhm.
Yeah, would you get cavities?
Probably like crazy.
So that's option one, and option two is that
You can only eat food that's been baby bird fed to you. So
Right.
either from a person's mouth, like they're dropping it into your mouth, or you're consuming it from their mouth.
Do they
I.e.,
have to chew it up?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm taking that one.
no
You're-
way, I'm
you're-
going with
you're
squishy
gross.
teeth.
No way. Squishy teeth is a 24/7 problem.
Well, I've
Whereas
already got a vagina mouth, so I might as well put the squishy teeth in there.
That's true.
yeah, I'm taking the food right in, because that's like a couple times you could limit yourself to one meal a day. Be like, all right, let's do it.
Well,
Yeah, but who? Who would?
You can close your eyes and power through. Any answer where you can close your eyes and power through,
No, it's-
that's the one I'm taking.
It's the texture. It's like pre-chewed food. Even if they weren't dropping it into my mouth, human be human. If I had to just eat chewed up food, that's
So-
no-go.
Agreed. Yeah, hard agree.
yeah. So here's my question for you:
Yeah.
Do you hire somebody to be your designated food chewer, or do you just? Does it get really awkward around the office?
Around lunchtime.
Yeah.
Well, I've got these curtains here, so we got. Apparently, a 1940s British policeman is driving.
Yeah.
He saw a man with a penis nose around children.
Woo! It sounds like a fire raid siren.
Well, there was a fire truck.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
They're coming to put us out because we're on fire. Look at us go. So yeah, do you hire somebody to be your
I
designated
think
food?
you've got to. You've got to hire someone. You got to make sure that they're clean, that they brush properly, that
And that they're sexy.
that they're dead sexy. You got to make that as good a situation as possible.
They have to wear the maid uniform.
Yeah, so all you guys would see is like a sexy maid every day walking in my office, me draw the curtains, and then all of 2 minutes later they leave.
It would make
They're just carrying like an entire roast chicken.
Yeah. Where did that roast chicken go?
it would, and then the maid would come out like wiping her mouth. It would make new hires. It would make new hires really awkward because they would see this turn and go, are we going to talk about that? And everybody would just look at them and go, no.
Yeah, the veterans would just be like, don't worry about it.
The less you ask, the happier you'll be. And I just want you to know, it's way worse than what you're thinking. If it were illicit sex, it would be better than what is actually happening in that fucking room right now.
I wonder where you find somebody like that. Like on Craigslist?
Oh, everybody's got a price.
Yeah.
You just put up like a notice on Facebook and you'll get 1,000 hits.
Yeah.
You'll be like, yo, I'm in.
Yeah.
How much does it pay?
See,
I'm
'cause
down.
I would be worried about somebody whose fetish it was to regurgitate food into your mouth. That like every time they're doing it, they're like getting off.
I don't know.
I would prefer that.
Yeah, that sounds like a
I want
win-win.
someone who's gonna, because if
Yeah.
they're mad about it, if they don't like doing it, then they're gonna do it bad. If it's their fetish, they're gonna do it so right.
And if it's their fetish, then they might do it for free.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? So there goes the paying
Oh,
for it.
fact,
true.
You
Listen.
might be able to turn it around, and they
That's
actually
true.
have to pay you to do it.
There we go.
It's always better when somebody loves their job.
Yeah.
If somebody has passion in their work, you're going to get a higher quality yield from them.
Do you want a resentful person spitting into your mouth? I don't think so.
I also don't
They
want
could
someone who's
spit
only
into
gonna
your
like
food.
chew a few times and then spit. Be like, oh god, can you chew that a little bit more, please? Let me put it back.
But how do you deal? I guess this doesn't really matter because you're paying them in the long run. But what if the thing you want to have for lunch they don't like, or they have food allergies?
Yeah.
Well, you would have to have certain
Yeah.
qualifications.
It'll-
You have
it'll
an
get
interview
to-
process.
It all gets worked out in the contract.
I'm picturing someone with mashed potatoes just going.
No, the thought just makes me want to hurl. I am definitely going for Nerf teeth.
Yeah, I'm pinching my spongy teeth inside my vagina.
I'm worried that you're kind of getting off on it now, just the thought of it.
I'm not at all. But I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for a person to like just be like, okay, this is something I got to deal with, so let's make the best of it.
It's definitely manageable.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a fucking nightmare.
It sounds like the epitome of hedonism is what it sounds like. It's like some
Right.
old Roman like senator being like, "Bring me the chugo."
Some slaves are like fanning you with
Yeah.
palm fronds.
Yeah. I can't be bothered to chew it myself.
Ugh.
Stephen McCready in the chat says, "Could you just put dentures over your Nerf teeth?"
Oh, that's interesting.
Grills. Get some grills.
I'm gonna gold plate all my Nerf teeth.
I want diamond studs in there.
Just to keep things equally shitty, I'm gonna say no.
Not
know-
even gold plating?
No, I know it doesn't make sense from a real life logic standpoint, but we use our magic for dumb bullshit here, so no.
You know
If
what?
you try to get your teeth strengthened or gold over them or use dentures, they just disappear.
Well, if I can't use my teeth, I'm gonna double down and say both. Oh, so feed just baby bird.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
might need
yeah.
you
With
might
my
need this
spongy teeth.
chewing girl anyway.
Like, we can just eat soup.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
get
just-
stuck in a porous teeth and it'll smell like soup forever.
Wait,
You
is-
don't need somebody to spit soup into my mouth.
Is the spitting food in your mouth for everything? Like if I want to get a glass of water, if I want to go have
Yes.
like a drink at the bar or something?
Oh.
Yes.
So this person is gonna put water in their mouth, and then you take a straw and you just.
No.
Or
It's
they just
always
spit
gonna
it
be
in.
a little bit warm.
It's always yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Isn't that the worst part?
What if you want to have like a popsicle or something? Oh man, I
They
gotta.
have-
Yeah,
Like,
they have to like
bite it off
dissolve
and then
it and then spit it into your mouth.
Ice cream.
Oh, right, they have to
Ice cream.
chew it up, right? That's part of the rule.
Yeah.
They can't just like bite a piece off and then spit it into your mouth.
No, I'll allow that.
Alright. There you go.
It just has to be in another person's mouth beforehand, and you can't chew food.
Oh, that's so awful.
That's like
I'm still going with that because again, it's like it's only for a limited amount of time during the day.
yes.
I mean, personally, I would go with the squishy teeth because my stomach's been turning the whole time.
Yeah,
I
it's
just-
disgusting.
I
I
understand
cannot.
Brett's logic for dealing with it is sound, but
Power through.
I can't deal with it. This is a line for me that I cannot cross over.
I can deal with soft teeth. That's
Yeah, soft teeth sounds unpleasant.
Smoothies are great.
Smoothies are the best.
Soylent for everyone.
I can give up steak so that I don't have to have somebody spitting in my mouth.
You can still have steak.
Just when you have steak, you just have to be like, Brett, can I borrow your maid?
Or you could just buy a blender.
Ew!
That's true. No, I'm not going to fault you there. That's very true.
You've seen Preacher, right?
Blended
Where
steak.
poor
Arseface.
Yeah, has to blend up his steak. Oh, it's so gross. They show it all too.
My dad made a beef smoothie once.
You try it?
Fuck no!
No, you gotta try
You
it.
gotta try it.
Just the color alone and the texture.
But it comes out kind of purpley.
Or gray.
It was
Yeah,
gray.
it's probably
It was
gray, yeah.
And it was like, what happened was he burnt the meat a little bit, and so he just put the pasta and the beef in a blender and blended it up.
How does that
Dad!
solve? How does that solve the burnt food problem?
It didn't!
That sounds like you saw a problem.
Sorry, Dad,
and then-
I'm putting you on blast.
And then making a conscious decision to make it worse.
Was he trying to re-moisten the steak or something?
I think it was just a like, well, it can't get any worse. Might as well try.
Jesus.
Your dad should be in jail.
Well. Love you, Dad. Thank you for making dinner.
Please
Okay.
never do it again.
I got some guys in the chat demanding that we use one of their questions.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm going up to the top. So Stephen McCready asks, "Would you rather be able to fly or become invisible?"
I mean,
This is the ultimate,
They're-
are you a good person or a bad
yeah, no, there's no.
Yeah.
The only reason you would need to be invisible is to do some haggard shit
Mhm.
Yeah.
that you don't want to get caught doing, or you want to be somewhere you know you're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flying
Or
seems
get
like
away with something.
flying seems like the ultimate utilitarian power. It's so useful.
Yeah.
Wait, how fast can you fly?
Ooh.
I
Is
have
this
no
like
modifiers for this question.
Is this like you're
Right.
Superman, or is it like you're flying based on the strength of your own arms?
I would say that you're flying based on your own athletic ability. Yeah, so it's gonna be like running.
Yo, I'm gonna be a great flyer.
I'm gonna go invisible. Yeah. One, I can do some unsorted shit or some sorted
I
shit.
don't feel comfortable with a boss that can be invisible.
So you're on Facebook again. Ah!
Where's that scene?
You don't even go visible after you make your presence known.
I mean, I could just get some better sneakers and just do that already. Or just sneak up to people and be
That's
like,
true. Or
yesterday this was due.
or just do like screen share.
Yeah.
I have to go with flying only because I've always wanted to fly since I was a little kid. That's like a childhood dream. And even if it's only, say, as fast as I could walk, that would cut my commute down by a solid 10 minutes.
Yeah, you
'cause I
could
wouldn't
just
have to-
fly over that train track.
Yeah, my walk to work is 15, 20 minutes, and it could be 10 if I didn't have to walk around those train tracks.
Yo, my dodgeball skills would be through the roof! And so would I!
You could steal so much money invisible and just hire a chauffeur to get you to work.
I could steal a fair bit of money if I could fly.
I guess that's true.
Where would you steal it from?
Just people, and then fly away.
Oh, right. Okay.
And
Okay.
then anyone
Which
they
is so-
told, they'd be like, some little blonde chick just like grabbed all my money and then flew away. They'd be like,
Yeah.
we're taking you to...
Here's the thing that you have to remember, too, is if you can go invisible, that doesn't mean your clothes can go invisible.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
the situation here? Is this like...
You gotta be
I
nude.
think you gotta be naked.
You gotta be
yeah,
naked.
Yeah.
So this isn't like Lord of the Rings, just pop that ring on.
No, and anything you carry is not gonna automatically be invisible either.
Well, we do live in
So
Canada.
You're
so
gonna have
that'd be
to
a
put all
problem.
of those gold bars right up your butt.
No, but they'd still be visible.
Yeah,
then.
it's invisible.
Wait,
I
no,
don't know
because then
what
your
benefit
food
that
would
would
be
have.
visible.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say anything that's like inside you would be invisible.
So this is like Hollow Man rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you had just like an earring? You just see a couple of earrings floating.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you have to be naked, then it's not nearly as convenient. So
But
I think I would take flying.
It's still pretty convenient though.
Yeah.
You could pull off some pretty gnarly pranks. Even if you were wearing clothes, that would be I don't know.
I think there are things that would happen if you were invisible that you wouldn't consider, like, just like crossing the street. You kind of rely
Yeah,
on
they
people
can
being
see
able
you.
to see you.
Yeah.
And the fun thing about flying too, even if it's slow, is I just pictured this scene in my head. You're walking down the street and a guy approaches you and goes, "Have you heard the good word of the Lord?" And then you just slowly drift straight up into the air without breaking eye contact. Do you know how much fun that would be?
Yeah, to be honest, you could go to churches and you could start, like, screwing people out of a lot of money by claiming, like, you're an angel or you're, like,
I am
Christ reborn.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Come, tell me I'm wrong. Watch me walk on this water. Just watch me.
Or you just fuck with them and say, you look at them and go, "You want to talk about the good the Lord can do? Have you heard about the good word from Satan?" And then you just start flying while laughing.
Oh my god! Halloween costumes would be next level.
Yeah.
People
I'm
would be
a
like,
witch.
I like Jesus and all, but he can't fly like this man can. Hail Satan!
I mean,
I'm convinced.
Yeah, I gotta fly.
Yeah, if I met someone who could fly and they were like, "Forget Jesus, come join my religion," I'd be like, yeah. Okay.
Even if it's not good flight is still flight.
Yeah.
Well, it's even things where it's like there's like safety things. You don't have to worry about walking off a cliff. I mean,
Is that something
that's like
you're
a
concerned
daily
about?
concern
That is a
for
major
all
have you
of
concern.
us.
ever looked over the edge of the cliff? There's something about that. There's that voice that comes in and says like,
Yeah.
"You're not gonna jump, but like you're thinking about it."
I gotta say, my 12th floor balcony is really, like, I'm scared to go out there.
Yeah, there's something that happens to your brain when you get near an edge. I've actually heard, like, this is a real condition where it's, like, because your body can't logically think of why you would be standing next to this cliff, it's thinking, like, I guess you want to jump. Because there's no other reason you're putting yourself at this altitude.
Yeah.
But if you can fly...
All right, so my answer is if I can keep my clothes on and they become invisible, then invisibility, no question, for me. And otherwise, flying.
Yeah, I'm flying, baby.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I would flip a coin. Either one's good. I'll take either one.
Yeah, either one is better than this flightless, visible existence that we live in now.
Past existence.
This flightless, visible meat prison I'm currently stuck in.
Okay, I got another good one in the chat. Ink Betweens asks, would you rather have finger-shaped nipples or nipple-shaped fingers?
Oh, I want those finger nips, baby.
I want finger nips! Wait, are they short like nipples or are they like just on the tip of your fingers?
I would say that your fingers are like little nipples.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So
Or
you
your
basically don't
nipples
have
are like
hands.
big fingers.
Are they sensitive?
Well, he just said shaped.
Oh, just shaped. Okay.
Shaped.
So,
So they're still articulate? They're just
Yeah.
like tiny?
Here's what I want to know. Because he said shaped, or they said shaped.
Yeah.
They never said. So I'm operating under the assumption that if you have nipple fingers, they still have knuckles and are the size of fingers, but they look like huge.
Oh, like big squidgy
no!
nipples. Oh, gross.
No!
That's even worse than they just flop around.
I would imagine they still work. It would look awful.
Are there areolas? Like little ones around each
Yeah, around
bottom
your
knuckle?
bottom
I would
knuckle.
imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
If your fingers are still finger sized, even though they're nipples, do you have like tiny little finger nipples on your nipples?
Or are they actually like finger sized?
Do they lactate?
They're are you
Could you
pregnant?
just
lactate?
I mean, no, but, you know.
I've heard that men can lactate.
What?
Yeah.
it's the
I mean,
thing.
you're a
Is
mammal.
it?
You
Yeah.
have nipples.
Yeah.
Is it, like, require concentration or something?
No.
It's just
No,
a weird
it's like
freaky
a
thing.
hormonal thing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, women don't lactate on command.
That would be rad.
You don't just
though.
have milky thoughts.
Milky thoughts is the worst combination of words. I hate that you brought that into my life.
That should have been the name of this podcast. Milky Thoughts.
Is it too late to change the title?
That'll be episode 2.
Okay.
Yeah, Streamy Dreams episode 1, Milky Thoughts.
Milky thoughts.
I'll never forgive
I'll
you
change
for
the
this.
title once we're once we put it up.
Fuck.
Milky Thoughts. Great.
Everyone's
Hold on. The audience needs to know this because they can't see it. Brett just wrote this fucking thing down and is putting an arrow beside it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna rename because after the stream is done, I can put a title next to it.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Streamy Dreams, Milky Thoughts.
I like it.
I am distraught.
Adam's gonna quit after this.
Hi, Adam.
I can't.
So
Can't stop the milky
I
thoughts.
can't. Fuck off.
are the finger nipples the size of a nipple, or is it like two fingers
Yeah.
sticking
Well,
out of your
I'm
chest?
guessing that if the ones on your hands are the size of your fingers,
Yeah.
then the ones on your chest would be the size of your nipple.
Oh,
I
well,
want
then I'll take
those.
finger
I want
nipples for
those.
sure.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not even settling for those. I want those.
But if you have like fingernails,
Yeah, so that's the thing. I would imagine that it's still all proportionate. So they would still be longer. I don't think they would be as big as your fingers, but they would definitely be longer and
Oh.
droop down and have fingernails.
Why?
Mm.
Your finger nipples are fingery shaped. They're just like nipply looking.
Yeah, they're smaller than your fingers, but they still again
Oh, they
have to
are.
But they would
Okay.
have to still be proportionate, so they would still be a bit longer. They would still droop down, and they would still have fingernails.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have like a bone inside it,
Oh,
so you
wouldn't
wouldn't be able to like
So you
move
could
it
squish
around.
them if you wanted.
You could squish them down with like a bra.
Or like a big old band-aid.
I'd paint those fingernails. You fucking know.
I think that's better because I can wear a shirt in pretty much any situation. Like a dude at the beach wearing a shirt, people just go like, "All right, fair enough." That's one of those.
Another fun phrase. I can wear a shirt in any situation. I sure hope you can,
I'm
Brett.
like trying to imagine what situation you wouldn't be wearing a shirt.
What does that
in.
mean?
or you can't.
Well, there's
You
two main
specifically
ones.
Can't wear a shirt.
There's like one is you're at the beach, you're going for a swim,
Yeah.
and the other one is you're becoming intimate. Generally, those are the shirtless situations.
Still cannot wear a shirt. No
Yeah.
way.
Those are the
Yeah.
only two times that you're not wearing a shirt. Jump cut to Brett in the shower, fully shirted.
Yeah. I mean, where other people would see you.
Fair
Right.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whereas
I'm
nipple
very
fingers,
in a
everyone can
sauna
see
to
all the
see.
time. I'm not wearing gloves fucking 24/7.
yeah.
But you could just say like you got a really bad burn.
Imagine like eating some fucking greasy chicken or something.
Which would be even worse if they had the sensitivity of nipples. Yeah.
Oh no, and,
Oh.
and
No,
if they lactated.
none of this. You gotta call in your maid. Don't forget.
Right, she's got to pour the fucking food in my mouth. Oh, Jesus.
I wish. Aw, I'm a little sad that there's no bones in the nipple fingers, because then you could grab stuff.
Just like hold on to
Yeah,
things.
I'm just gonna hold on to.
Hold on to a pen.
Yeah.
It would be like a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would make hugging more fun. You hug somebody and then tickle them. No, what is that? What is that?
Yeah.
Especially
I mean,
if it
like,
was tiny, you just feel like this little kind of worm.
oh, gross. I don't know about you, but I'm like normally wearing a bra like during the day,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't
Same.
really make that much.
It would only make a difference, like yeah, for intimate stuff. But hey, maybe that's what they're into. You never know.
So, extinct but not forgotten asks, if you had finger nipples, would they constantly be stuck outward if it was cold? And inversely, like if your hands got cold, would they like freeze up and you couldn't move them?
I mean,
Can't
they
grip
kind
my
of do that
pencil.
anyway.
Yeah,
When your
there's
hands
so
are cold,
many-
it's really hard to do stuff.
Yeah, there's so many variables to this. So many disturbing
I'm
variables.
picturing lactating ones and you're just licking your fingers. Milky thoughts.
I'm trying to kill myself with my brain right now. Come on, heartbeat. Stop.
And then a maid comes over and just pours mashed potatoes into your mouth.
you're going to jail with your dad.
Family vacation comes early this year.
Okay. So did we all decide? Are we doing nipple fingers or finger nipples?
I'm doing finger nipples.
Finger
Yeah, me
nipples,
too.
yeah.
Finger nipples has more opportunities for shenanigans.
Yeah.
You just put on some nipple pasties and then give somebody the worst
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
surprise of their life. It's good shit.
You just put tassels on the tips of the fingers so the fingers
Okay, we'll go one more from the chat and then I'll go to Twitter. Okay, so Wonderful Night Owl asks, would you rather be any animal in the world or be any person in the world?
Wait, can you change,
Oh.
or you pick one.
You pick
person?
one and you're done.
Ooh.
Ooh, so yeah.
Well, who's a person you'd really want to be?
All right, yeah, I already know my answer.
Okay.
I know I would rather be a person, and I know what person I would rather be.
Who would you rather
I
be?
would rather be Jeff Goldblum, because the man is aging like wine, and he seems to be in a constant state of bliss. That is the main thing. He just seems like the happiest person on the planet, and I want to know what that tastes like. Because I'm a pretty nihilistic dude, and I just want to know what the other side of that fence looks like.
I find he's more just eternally curious than anything. Oh, look at this pad of paper. Interesting. Lovely. Lovely pencil. This is great.
That's what I mean. I would.
Like, what's going on in there?
I know. I just want to.
Maybe he's just always high.
That could be.
But even then.
On what? I need to know then. Because I have a new habit I need to start
If
up.
you become him, you'll find out.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe he has like a really long list of pharmaceuticals that he needs to keep going. You don't know what dang shit Jeff Goldblum's got going on.
I bet it's the best dang shit in the world.
I bet he
though.
walks into some dungeon and he's just like, okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to chew up the mashed potatoes. I'm going to lean back and you're going to spit them, like you're going to deposit them into my mouth via your mouth. And the cost is $2,700.
So they pay him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
They
he's
pay
a-
him for the privilege, yeah.
I would pay him.
So
Bit mashed potatoes into it.
yeah. So that's my answer. I also just want to point out that as awesome as animals are, people treat them like shit and hunt them constantly.
Yeah.
So-
Generally, don't live as long.
Well, yeah, but
That's true.
here's the thing that.
Do you keep your brain
Ooh.
if you become the
Yeah,
animal?
good
Or do you just
question.
become an animal?
I think you become an animal.
I think you become an animal.
Okay,
Yeah.
fuck that.
I
Sorry.
want to be one of those little, like, microscopic bears.
Oh, the
Those fuckers
tardigrades?
live forever.
Yeah, and they can live in space.
Yeah. I'm going to be a little tardigrade.
No.
They're weirdly cute.
Yeah, they are. They're very cute.
They are
They
cute.
look like they're wearing a big puffy coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where am I going to put all my existential dread?
Into the universe,
tiny
Laurel.
Your
Bare
brain,
body.
your brain wouldn't be able to process that, so
No.
you'd be free of it.
Never.
It's better than therapy.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that...
Therapy.
Being a cat would be pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
I was
Being a
going to say,
cat would
I
be
would
good.
probably trade places with, like, any house cat rather than any person.
Yeah.
They
There's
seem
no
so
kids in that
angry
house.
all the time.
Yeah, but they can just, like, lash out, you know?
And people go,
And
"Aw."
people go, "Oh, you're sweet."
And as somebody who owns 2 cats, I can co-sign that because I absolutely fawn over my cat's bad behavior because it's cute as shit, little fuckers.
It's also like if a dog lashes out and bites someone, they have the dog put down. But if a cat lashes out, the person goes like, "Oh, I guess I shouldn't have pet you there.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you don't like you having your ears rubbed. Okay,
Yeah.
my mistake,
My
cat."
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got us.
That's
wrapped
what
around their
that's why
little
cats
paws.
are the best, man. They have agency and people fucking respect them and
Exactly,
fear them.
yeah. And then you have somebody who's like feeding you and cleaning up your poop, and you can just like lay in the sun all day. You don't have to like worry about anything.
I mean, you could do that now with the right amount of cash.
I do like how fastidious, is that the word? How they are with their
Cleaning.
cleaning and their poop. They go
Yeah,
to a
I
little
guess
box.
I guess that's the one downside, that you'd have to spend a lot of time cleaning yourself. But you're a cat, so you don't care. It's just your
And
thing.
you got time to spare.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
else are you gonna be
Yeah,
doing?
you got nothing else to do.
I'm also convinced half the time they're not actually cleaning themselves. They're just having a fucking party.
They do like their cat weed.
I'm like, so you sleep all day and then you just lick your junk for the rest of it, and then you scratch people, and we say, okay, that's fine. I'm being a cat. Fuck
Yeah,
this
I'm being a
shit.
cat.
Nah, I still want to be a person, but I mean,
Who? You have to say
there's
who.
no one out there better than this package. So I'm
She
gonna
pu-
have
I
to
ju-
just
no,
roll
hold
the
on,
dice.
hold on.
Pick yourself.
I'm just gonna have to roll
No.
the dice. I'm gonna pick a newborn baby and just be like, let's see what we get.
Oh, you're just gonna start over.
I'm just gonna start over.
I just want to point out for the record, when she said there's no better package than this, she pointed at me.
And I can't pick Adam, so I have to go with the baby. Yeah, I'm gonna roll the dice. Let's see what we get.
There's got to be some human out there that's like amazing to be. Like if Bruce Lee was still alive, I'd be like, I'd fucking be Bruce Lee. That guy's awesome.
He's awesome,
I want
but
to do a triple backflip.
but here, so
That's a good point.
But here's the thing. So that's what I was thinking about when the question was asked: is if I'm going to be a person, who would it be? And I was thinking, who's really fucking cool and who's got a ton of muscles and that kind of stuff. But I feel like being Bruce Lee would be stressful.
Yeah, didn't he die when he was like 27 too?
Well, yeah,
But that was a medical thing. But the point
Yeah, but you inherit that.
Yeah, you would
Pick
have
him.
his medical condition.
Yeah, but so that's the thing. When you think of somebody like Bruce Lee, people were constantly fucking testing that guy to see if he was actually as good at martial arts
Yeah,
as he
like
was.
everyone you meet is gonna want to fight you.
Yeah, that's why I picked Jeff Goldblum, because if people see me as Jeff Goldblum, they're like, look at that guy, he's fucking happy as shit. And I'll just be like, har 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 har.
People are gonna draw so much sexy fan out of you.
I want to live a blissful life. I don't want to be so intimidating that people constantly want to pick a fight with the huge dude that's known for fighting good. You know what I
And
mean?
also, like, I'm sure that Bruce Lee worked very hard to maintain that. Like, you would have to work equally as hard to maintain your Bruce Lee
no, you
body.
can just coast on the work he's already done. And then you'll get a few good years out of it before it all goes to shit.
Okay, important question that you can't answer because you didn't make up this question.
I'll answer it anyway.
If I become my boyfriend, do I get to be with me?
That is the creepiest thing.
You have a high opinion of yourself.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That is, I want you to know that is the most...
narcissistic.
No, not even that. It's the most roundabout way to say, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. Goodbye, horse. Fucking hell, Laurel.
I want to be with me. I want to go away.
Is it too early to start drinking? I feel like I need a drink after that one.
A Milky drink?
Ah!
Here, suck my fingers. I'm gonna say yes, because, I mean, like, yeah, I guess you would. Yeah.
This is my life.
But you wouldn't be you then, you would be him.
Oh, right, it's not my brain. Well, no, that's fine. It would be, we'd just switch.
I wouldn't mind being like Elon Musk. Just having like a shit ton of money that no one really knows where it came from and making
Dropping
crazy
acid.
decisions. And just being like, we're going to do this. We're going to the fucking Jupiter.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Just being a mess publicly and people are... Yeah, get him, Elon. And everybody else is just sitting there going, what the fuck is happening? Why are people applauding this?
You go out, you streak, your stock plummets 100 points, you come back, you buy that stock up super cheap, and then it goes right back up to the roof. He's got it made.
He does have it made.
Yeah, if you become this other person, I know, like, it's not your mind in there, but do you have enough left of your previous mind to, like, veer off their track?
I think you're taking advantage of your new situation. Like, you are you, but you're now in Elon Musk's body.
Oh, right.
Like,
So you do keep your mind. Does that go for the animals too, then?
I don't know.
yeah,
I would say if one, then the other. But I would lean towards you aren't you anymore. You just become that
Because
person.
then you're just living out exactly how their life would go.
Everyone's all kinds of sad on the inside.
Yeah, exactly. There is no person on this planet who is 100% content. I guarantee it.
I don't know.
I don't know. Laurel seems pretty...
Yeah, I mean,
content
except for
to
Laurel, apparently.
I told you about the existential dread. There's some balance in there. It's just like, I'm great, but also everything's awful and I'm gonna die and I'm worthless and nothing means anything. Ah!
See, that's what I mean. Cats don't feel that at all. There's
I think
no
they do.
existential
There's a
dread.
reason they're scratching your eyes out. It's because it's
You
the
know
only
what?
thing that makes them feel alive anymore.
I would swap with an astronaut.
Yeah.
Like someone who could go up, because there's no chance of me going into space at all.
That's a good one.
And so you already got all that work done. They've already gone through school.
But, like,
Go.
why do you want to go to space?
Because you're part of this small club that not a lot of people have been a part
You
of.
can pay to go to space these days, can't you?
No, not all the way
so
to space.
expensive though.
Oh.
And I think it's just up to the little
The border.
close orbit.
Yeah. You don't
get
go
to
all the way.
peer over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm picking Cat still.
Yeah. Cat's
You're
pretty sweet.
you're picking Matt.
Now I'm gonna pick a random baby. And just
I'm
see
gonna
how
go
it goes.
astronaut.
Okay, we got 10 minutes left on this sucker, so I'm gonna go to Twitter and we'll get one more good one in. Okay, let me see. talk amongst yourself.
Oh.
So,
So how's the new maid?
episode 6, how's that going, Laura?
Oh God.
It's nearly done, right? Shh, it's nearly done.
Yeah, guys. Episode.
Come
All
on.
you SSF fans who came over. It's coming.
I booked a voice record for next week with Tom, who did Jung.
Ooh.
He's like a master of 1,000 voices.
Now they know he's gonna be a voice.
That's okay. Like I said, he's got 1,000 voices. They don't know which one. So he's gonna come in and he's gonna try a bunch of different
It's up
ones.
to you to guess which one. Guess it right and win a prize. That prize may or may not be mashed potatoes.
Spit into your mouth.
For your pleasure.
The prize is a signed picture of Laurel.
And it says Milky Thoughts.
That's good, Adam.
Okay. Alex Bethke asks, would you rather give up your sense of taste or give up your ability to hear?
Taste.
Taste.
Sorry.
I would give up my ability to hear.
What?
Yeah.
Hearing is music. Your job.
Every single day I go, man, I fucking wish I couldn't hear anymore.
What?
Yeah, okay, so Matt snores really badly and he fucking wakes me up every single night and I wish I was dead.
You could just buy earplugs for
I
that.
wear earplugs, no difference.
Caitlin, if you want to be deaf that badly, I can help you with that. There are things you can do.
But, like, I feel like if it was like, would you rather push a sleeping, snoring Matt out a window or go deaf, you'd probably just push him out the
I
window.
would, yeah.
So just push him out the window then.
Yeah.
You're done.
You could just do some crime and fix that problem.
Crime
That's
fixes
not an
everything.
option, though.
Putting Matt on blast. Isn't it though?
I do like Matt. I want to put that out publicly. I like Matt a lot.
Just get him some like nasal surgery.
Yeah.
So for me,
Or I could just, like a
Stop
wizard
it.
could do it, and
Yeah.
it
You
would be
wouldn't do your
done.
job.
for me, it's easy. The taste thing, because like I said earlier, I'm always looking for ways to make it so that I can lose a little bit of weight. As somebody who used to be pretty big, and
Yeah, if you didn't taste anything, you would only eat.
yeah,
What you
because
needed.
there's no reason to eat except for nutritional shit, so you wouldn't be tempted.
Hungry.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You would eventually get over food cravings because you wouldn't be able to taste stuff anyway. And on top of
destroyed you on the inside
Look at it. From my perspective, I've got this vagina mouth. So who knows what that's, tasting like.
Somebody's spitting food
I've
into your
got
mouth.
food being spit from another person's mouth into my mouth. There's nothing good happening there.
yeah, this is a combo that
Yeah.
makes all that all right.
So this is fantastic. If you can take that sense of taste away, fantastic.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
It makes everything else better.
Yeah, by taste. I mean, I like being able to taste things a lot, but hearing is just way more important.
Mhm.
I'd give it up.
The
I'm not attached. I'm not married
Tough.
to it.
Tough. I can take it or leave it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, I
hear
would
your
sleep
stupid
so
voice.
fucking well.
Damn right you would.
Now, what would get into your head is like the slight vibration from the snoring.
Oh
and
no,
then
it
suddenly
would, wouldn't it? Yeah.
It would turn into a-
It'll find a way in there.
It'll get you. Just the breath on the side.
No,
of your-
yeah, that would be something else.
Any more?
From Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay, Alex Bethke, he tweeted a couple at me, so let me see if I can find another good one. Would you rather have no hair on your body whatsoever or have
Yes.
hair everywhere on your body?
No hair.
hair.
Baldy McBall. Wait.
Yeah, me too.
Except
Ditto.
for on your body, because I hear that speaking of going deaf, there's like fine hairs inside your ear that's like why you can hear or whatever.
Well, I've already given that up, so
Not
I'm
a concern for her.
good.
Yeah, I'm going bald. I'm going bald.
Yeah, definitely bald.
And then
Wigs are
investing
a
in
thing.
wigs.
I've
yeah.
seen those like Brazilian kids that are like Wolfman and they've got the hair all over their body.
It's very unmanageable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of the shampoo you'd have to use
Yeah.
on a daily
You have
basis.
to like comb it everywhere every
Jesus.
single day.
I'd have to. I mean, if I wanted to keep up this blonde look, I'd have to bleach my whole body every day.
I saw a thing with Hulk Hogan where they were like, he was going through his daily routine. It was like a day with Hulk Hogan. And he's so hairy. And he's got like 3 hairs coming out of every little pore.
Jesus.
And so he has to like shave everywhere every day. Like,
God.
and he's like all muscles on top of muscles, right? So it's just
Oh yeah, because like during his pro days, they they're pretty.
everything.
They shave it all off, and they're
Yeah.
all glistening and stuff.
I
Yeah.
think he just keeps that up. That sounds like a nightmare.
Dude, just like laser it or something.
Also, fun fact about hair, as the hairiest person in the room, that shit can hurt.
Right? Yeah, if
Yeah.
it gets caught between something and like pulls.
But I'm not just talking about that. If you,
Matters.
because I have the beard, right? So beard hair is thicker than other hair.
Right.
And if it gets pushed in and it gets caught at a straight angle, it feels like you're getting stabbed in the face.
Oh God.
So, hair can be painful and uncomfortable in ways that I don't
What
think.
kind of hair all over your body? Is it nice hair?
No, it would be like long body hair.
It would be regional the way hair is. So as it expands outward from the various regions, it would be that consistency.
Well, I just mean like
That was a
that, like
big
the
choice.
hair on your arms and stuff is really, really fine. So does that just get longer, and so it would be almost like this weird?
I think
Fur,
it
yeah, it would be like a weird fur.
probably fills in more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
But the actual hairs don't get thicker, so it would be like angel hair pasta style.
Yeah.
I think it would be rolling the dice. So, the hair that you already have is going to stay the way it is and just get longer. But the hair that now pops up because of this horrible magic, it's basically maybe you get a patch of beard hair on your left ass cheek for all you know. You know what I mean?
I can't deal with the amount of grooming that would take to manage. I'm just gonna be bald.
Yeah, I just keep thinking about my long-haired cat, and he would get like poop stuck in his like butt hair.
No.
Yeah. I'm not happy with the current amount of management that this requires, and I'm not particularly hairy dude.
Yeah, I would miss my eyebrows and eyelashes,
Yeah, look at
but I
that.
can get over
You
it.
can draw those
You're like
on.
fucking
Yeah.
Robin Williams over here.
No, I'm not that bad. But I can't survive the winter.
I think the whole human race would be better off if we were completely hairless. You and I have talked about this. Everything from the eyebrows down should just
Yeah.
be gone.
Yeah, what is even it for?
Yeah.
No purpose.
Well, it does keep you warm. Oh, it also keeps you moist.
What are you talking about? You can't just throw that out there.
Yeah, why do we need to
stops,
stay?
It stops your skin from drying out because of the oils on the
No
hair.
one is going to think that's what you meant.
I'm just saying.
Besides, we don't need hair to keep us moist when we have our milky thoughts.
And her nipple fingers.
And
And the splatter from our regurgitated food.
oh my god, let's just... So, the way this ends is just like a group suicide, right?
yeah, we're all dead now.
We have the cyanide that's being dripped into our mouth from a sexy maid.
God damn.
Into our vagina mouths.
Well, that about wraps it up for Streamy Dreams episode 1, Milky Thoughts.
Episode 1. Let that sink in. Episode 1.
This is how it starts.
Yeah, this is how it starts. So it's only going to go uphill from here.
We didn't even get to the bees. I brought bees.
Right, yeah, we'll get to the bees next time.
Cool.
So, I have been your terrible host, Caitlin.
You're a
And
shitty host.
yeah, well,
Stay on brand, goddamn.
okay, I'm your shitty host, Caitlin, and I'm here with Laurel,
Also shitty.
Adam,
Hello.
and our wonderful guest, Brett. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Don't forget to check out Super Science Friends, and the new episode of Shitty Wizard will be out tomorrow. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe on the YouTube channel.
Click
you
that
can
bell
get regular-
notification icon.
Yeah,
Oh
just
my
like
God.
slam that bell. Is that what they say? Just destroy
Yeah.
that bell.
Just destroy it. Hit all the buttons you need to hit, or Brett will hit me.
Yeah.
And if you want Brett to hit me, just let us know, and then the more you hit the button, the more he'll hit me.
Yeah.
Smash that keyboard until all the buttons light up.
We'll be back live streaming next week at noon. Not sure yet if we'll have another guest, so we'll
You'll
let you
find
know.
out.
We do
Yeah, we'll
do
find
this
out.
in Brett's office.
Yeah,
So-
it might just be Brett. If you want regular updates, follow us on Twitter at ShitWizardCast. And yeah, signing off. Keep those thoughts milky.
Oh, fucking...
Bye.